Hey, what's going on? This is Muriel from the Sunshine Family. And what's it like to be in Costa Rica right now? What's it like to travel to Costa Rica? We are talking about the waiting period until the mandates are officially introduced or basically implemented, which has been stated to be December 1st, 2021. I am making this video in October, and the news has just been brought like a week or so, and I happen to be in San Jose right now, basically in Escazu, and I was thinking about making this video right now to show you another part of being in Costa Rica. So if you're looking for ideas to travel to Costa Rica and you need to stay in San Jose for a couple of nights, I can give you some impressions and basically my findings about being here, the difference between the beach towns where I live. So anyways, I'm gonna touch on some specifics that might be benefiting you in your search for information about Costa Rica travel or even moving to Costa Rica. With that being said, first of all, I'm going to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. So you can subscribe to my channel using that little icon that you see here on the screen or the pop-up around my head. And if you tap the bell icon, YouTube sends you a notification every time I upload a new video, and that might help you to not miss out on any updates that I post here. And I create YouTube videos about a lot of different topics based on Costa Rica living and Costa Rica travel. Why? Well, I received so many questions over time after I moved to Costa Rica in 2018 with my family that I decided to just share everything I've learned. And that's basically what my channel is about. So let me just walk to the other side of my Airbnb balcony, which is really weird to me. So first of all, I live in the beach town at the countryside. Right now, if you see, this is, by the way, an amazing Airbnb. Let me show you. Actually, have my daughter sitting here. I've never been surrounded with so many buildings since I moved to Costa Rica. You see all the buildings? However, the view is epic in nighttime here. You see all the houses in the background, then you see the little lights. In the background is a little bit misty right now. It's rainy season, but there is like San Jose and Escazu here around me. A lot of people ask me, what's it like to be in Costa Rica? And I have responded in many ways with two people who asked me this on my channel below my videos. And I always say, well, where I live in the beach town area, Santa Teresa, Montezuma, Delicias, and Cabuya, which is at the peninsula de Nicoya, it is not to compare with the city life. And I can share now from my own experience the differences. There is a huge difference in how people live and using, how do you say that, protection, COVID protection, etc. It's such a world of difference here compared to where I live. I wasn't really aware of it. I knew it, but I wasn't really aware of the big difference. So what's the big difference? For example, where we live, people on the streets don't really wear mouth protection at all, mouth and nose protection at all. I almost never wear a mask because I have my own property, right, with lots of space around me, and we only wear the masks when we enter a shop or, you know, a place, a building, and then it's mandatory. But here in Escazu and San Jose, basically everyone is wearing masks, even walking on the street. And that, I have not experienced that yet so far. And that was actually kind of a moment of awareness. Actually, I was a little bit of shocked. An observation, for example. I was also, no, this is like another observation. So I was in the hospital for some specialist appointments. That's why we go to San Jose basically once per year. That's not what we have in our beach town. We have medics there, but more emergency medics. So once in a while we do a trip, and then we go to the medical care here, and then we get some shopping done and we go home. And what I saw a high pregnant lady I think she was about to give birth any moment. And I remember I gave birth to 2 babies, right? How much oxygen you need to stay healthy, to feel empowered, to feel strong. And with all the mouth muscle, everyone was like, and I was so aware because, okay, this was in a hospital, but later I saw her standing on the street waiting for an Uber or taxi whatsoever, also wearing mouth protection. I was like, how is this, not to start a discussion, but it was just an observation. How is this part of life these days? It made me aware because in my beach town area, pregnant women just walk on the beach without, it's more free, it's more laid back, it's a different world out there. I have heard it from other people living in other beach towns in Costa Rica, but here basically everyone is wearing the mask everywhere, including outside crossing the street. And that has been new to me. So that's a big difference. If you're coming to Costa Rica, I think, and this is just 2 places I am comparing right now, right? So I'm comparing San Jose / Escazu and Santa Ana with Montezuma, Santa Teresa, Delicias, and Cabuya, which is my area. And it's a world of difference. So I can assume the atmosphere in Tamarindo is also different, or the Central Valley is also different, or the Osa Peninsula can be different. I don't know what's it like out there. Perhaps there's people watching my videos who are from other areas. Let me know in the comments for the other viewers to give them an idea on what's it like to be in Costa Rica right now. So again, I'm not sure what will happen after the mandates are official, when it's after December 1st. I just looked into some other video makers here in YouTube who are talking about it and think basically the same, like, let's see how the implementation goes. For the not vaccinated people, I don't believe that they can keep up with checking everyone. Like I said, I have a lot of restaurant owner friends, and I know that they're not planning on checking everyone because it's just undoable, right? They are the controllers, right? And I don't believe that every bar, every restaurant, everyone will be able or be willing to check their customers having their vaccination or their COVID pass. But that's just speculation. Who am I? I'm just Muriel from the Netherlands making videos about my experiences in Costa Rica. So don't pin me on everything. I am just making videos about what I've learned and share my thoughts. I'm gonna turn my screen. Probably you're gonna see my daughter. She's just chilling. But I want you to see, this is Costa Rica as well. This is an Airbnb. I'm standing on the balcony. I'm here now for the 2nd night. I'm gonna go to a big city mall, which will be probably not possible when I would not be vaccinated. If I want to go to the multi-plaza where we do shopping and buying clothes and stuff, that would not be possible for not vaccinated people after December 1st if they check at the doors. But I'm actually, after being a couple of days in places like this, I like the luxury of things here. Like, there's more choice of everything. A lot of doctors, a lot of facilities, more facilities than where I come from. But this is also what's it like in Costa Rica right now and overall. What I love about those beach towns where I come from, where we don't even have traffic lights. Here I found out in this street in Escazu, right? At the end of the streets, there's like McDonald's, there's Walmart, there's all these plazas with shopping. It's such a consumer culture here. Literally, like, there's neon lights everywhere. And where I come from, where I live, I bought my property. I bought a mango farm, right? I really live at the countryside. I feel so more at home there than in the big city. However, you should know I was born in a big city. I'm born in The Hague, in the Netherlands. I'm born and raised. You can drop me in New York and I find my way. I love being and getting around in big cities. But where I live right now, that's where my heart is. And I'm gonna say bye-bye Escazu tomorrow morning. And I don't mind not coming here for a while. And so my experience is that I rather am in the small beach cities, places where wearing masks on the street is not really accepted. Some people do. I respect everyone, but the fact that people are not looking at you like, when you're not wearing your mask on the street, I found that pretty scary observation. I really saw that I was, my mask was up to here. It just hang accidentally. And people were really like, I think there's more social control here, that people are really reminding each other like, you should wear the mask. Or if you would not be wearing it on the street, people are reminding each other. It's more controlled here. I'm not saying it's good, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying this is my observation, and the big city is obviously different than the beach towns where I come from. And I hope that you saw this. This is also Costa Rica. There's a lot of people who don't like my jungly lifestyle, but still want to come to Costa Rica. I have friends, they live in Escazu. I have friends that live in San Jose. I don't know if you can see it, but it's beautiful. But this is also city life. Yeah, very luxurious gyms here and malls and everything you need. The best medical care. I think dare to say from around the world, it's all here. So for a lot of people, there's a lot to get here. But also for people who want to live a very pura vida, simple nature life, it's possible too. You can build like a mini tiny house for a couple of $1,000 and buy a little piece of property somewhere, and it's possible too. You can have your own well and plant your own plants and live a very, very simple life. I know people do that. I know people who live for less than $1,000 per month. I would not be able to do that, although because I have like a family of 4 and 3 dogs and a cat. But just saying, what's it like to be in Costa Rica? Well, it depends. Conclusion, it depends where you go in Costa Rica, what you need in Costa Rica. Think really well about what you choose when you come to Costa Rica. You want to be in a big city? Awesome. Then there's big city social rules, obviously. Wearing masks on the street everywhere, it's more accepted. You want to be laid back, a very back to nature, back in time hundreds of years ago, go to my area. But then you're far away from the biggest hospitals like Cima and Biblica. But however, there's buses going there, you can just drive there, there's planes going there. So I'm like, think twice before you decide to go somewhere in Costa Rica. There's a lot of differences, varieties here. I hope that helped you today by watching my video. So let me know in the replies below if there was something that you learned, if there's something that I forgot, if there's something you want to add. And let me know how it is where you are in Costa Rica right now, so everyone who's watching this video can learn something from it. With that being said, bye from Costa Rica. This was Muriel from the Sunshine Family. Big hugs, and stay tuned for my next video. And P.S. if you want to know how I make my living in Costa Rica, check out the description below. There's a world of information. Big hugs. This was Muriel. Ciao.